Yo, what's up, legends? Welcome to I'll Riddle You. If you're all about challenging your mind and having a blast, you've just hit the jackpot. First vid dropping now, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. Ready to get started? Let's dive in. All right, hotshot. Bet you've never heard these quotes before.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Think you've got the brains to crack this one? Scroll on if you're scared, or stick around and prove me wrong. Here's how it works. I'll give you a quote, and you've got to guess who said it. But don't cheat. At the end, I'll reveal the answers. Ready? Let's go. Who spoke these wise words? In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Sounds familiar? Or are you already scratching your head in confusion? Here are your options. Was it Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr., or Malcolm X? Come on, make a guess. Or are you too scared to be wrong? We move on to the next quote. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Was it Albert Einstein, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Oscar Wilde? Think transcendental thoughts. Got your answer? Good. Next one. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Was it John Lennon, Bob Dylan, Freddie Mercury? Imagine getting this one right. All right, moving on. It is not the size of the dog in the fight that counts, but the fight in the dog that wins. Who is the quoter here? Mark Twain, Arthur G. Lewis, or Winston Churchill? Not the one you're thinking of. Keep those gears turning. How's it going so far? Hope you're keeping up and not bailing on me now. Hang in there, we got 2 more to go. Give yourself a little shake, and let's keep moving.
Be strong.
Here comes the next quote. You say you love rain, but you use an umbrella to walk under it. Bob Marley, Shakespeare, or Leonardo da Vinci? Next. Wondering where the clue is? Nowhere. We're not here to make a wish. So, last one for you. Dreams are extremely important. You can't do it unless you imagine it. Okay, which of these cinema legends does this quote come from? George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, or Walt Disney? All right, think you've got them all? Before we reveal the answers, hit that subscribe button for more challenges like this. Ready for the answers? Here we go! Quote 1. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. King, a leader in the American Civil Rights Movement. Did you know he was the youngest recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize at the age of 35? And his I Have a Dream speech? Delivered in front of a whopping 250,000 people. Quote 2. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Emerson was not only a philosopher, but also a poet and lecturer. He led the Transcendentalist movement in the 19th century. Emerson was close friends with Henry David Thoreau, another famous transcendentalist. He never won the Pulitzer Prize or the Nobel Prize, even though many of his contemporaries believed he should have. Quote 3. John Lennon. Lennon originally wrote this line for his son Sean in the song Beautiful Boy. He was a member of the legendary band, The Beatles. Lennon was known for his political and peaceful protests, especially during the Vietnam War. He was murdered in 1980 outside his apartment in New York City. Alright, 3 quotes in the bag, 3 more to tackle. We're halfway through. Think you've got the hang of it? Let's see if you can keep up. Quote 4. Arthur G. Lewis. This quote is often mistakenly attributed to Mark Twain. Lewis was a lesser-known author who wrote stub ends of thought and verse. There's little information about Lewis, making him a mysterious author. Let's check quote number 5. Bob Marley. Marley's full name was Robert Nesta Marley. He began his music career in a band called the Wailers in 1963. Marley believed in the Rastafari movement and was known for his spiritual songs. He died of cancer at the age of 36, but his music lives on. And last but not least, quote number 6. George Lucas. Lucas is the mastermind behind the Star Wars series. He sold his company, Lucasfilm, to Disney in 2012 for over $4 billion. Lucas also co-created the Indiana Jones series with Steven Spielberg. He founded the company Industrial Light and Magic, known for its groundbreaking visual effects. Alright, legends! How many did you nail? Remember, it's not just about knowing the quotes, but diving deep into the minds behind them. Now, here's the deal. Supporting this channel doesn't cost you a dime. Feed the algorithm monster by smashing that like button, dropping a comment, and sharing with your pals. It's hungry and it loves your engagement. And if you're craving more challenges like this, don't just sit there, hit subscribe. Let's keep this journey going. Until next time, stay sharp and keep those gears turning.